How much money can a passenger in a car accident get? Being a passenger in a car accident can leave you feeling powerless and uncertain about your next steps. Whether the crash was a minor collision or a severe rideshare accident, understanding your rights is essential. Injuries can have long-term impacts on your health and finances, and knowing how compensation works can help you regain control. New York operates under a no-fault insurance system. This means passengers typically have their initial medical expenses and lost wages covered by the insurance of the vehicle they were in. However, if the injuries are serious, passengers may file a personal injury claim to seek additional compensation. The law firm handling your case can determine the best course of action based on the severity of your injuries and the available insurance coverage. For passengers wondering how much money they might receive, the answer depends on several factors. The nature and severity of the injury, the insurance coverage involved, and whether the accident included a rideshare vehicle all influence the settlement amount. Claims involving Uber or Lyft may involve multiple insurance policies, including the driver's personal policy and the rideshare company's corporate coverage, which in New York must provide at least $1.25 million in liability insurance. Passengers can recover damages such as medical expenses, lost wages, and even property damage. Non-economic damages like pain and suffering or emotional distress may also apply, especially in cases involving permanent disability or disfigurement. If a passenger dies, the family may be entitled to funeral expenses and compensation for the loss of emotional support. An experienced lawyer can guide you through identifying and pursuing all available forms of compensation. Understanding the legal process is essential. In New York, passengers must meet a serious injury threshold to pursue non-economic damages. These include conditions like fractures, significant disfigurement, or permanent loss of a body part. Passengers generally have 3 years from the accident date to file a personal injury claim. However, there are exceptions, such as cases involving minors or government vehicles, where shorter timelines and additional requirements apply. New York's pure comparative negligence rule allows passengers to recover damages even if they are partly at fault for their injuries. For example, if a passenger wasn't wearing a seatbelt and is found 20% at fault, they can still recover 80% of the total compensation. While passengers are rarely held responsible, it's important to understand how even partial responsibility can affect a claim. Getting fair compensation requires strong legal representation. The attorney you choose will navigate complex insurance policies, establish liability, and ensure your claim is supported by the right evidence. A knowledgeable law firm can make a significant difference in the outcome of your case. Having a lawyer who understands how to maximize compensation through strategic negotiation or litigation is key. To get help pursuing compensation after a car accident, contact Kucher Law Group. Call 929-563-6780 or visit them at 463 Pulaski Street, No. 1C, Brooklyn, New York, 11221, United States.